Hi, welcome to the Detailing World Back to Basics series. Today we're going to be looking at drying your car. So if you've watched the previous episodes in this series, then you've already cleaned your wheels, you've done your pre-wash, your contact wash and your decontamination, and now we're moving on to the drying stage of the car. So it's at this stage then you can put that pressure washer and hose pipe away. From now on it's all going to be dry work, and today you're only going to need a couple of products, and that is 2 drying towels and a drying aid. So today we're going to be using the Dodo Juice Orange Plush, the Back to Basics drying towel, and the Dodo Juice Time to Dry drying aid. So you may be wondering then, why do we need to dry the car at all? Well, the main reason is to avoid water spotting, and this comes from calcium deposits in the water, particularly if you live in a hard water area, and it can just ruin the look of the car. Secondly, if you're wanting to polish or wax the car, you need a dry surface to apply those products to. So yeah, the drying stage is quite an important stage. So first of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to Dodo Juice for sponsoring this video. Everything you see me use today, you've got a chance of winning. So that will be the Dodo Juice Time to Dry, the Orange Plush drying towel, and the Back to Basics blue drying towel. So the reason we've got 2 towels today then is one for the paintwork and one for the wheels. We've also got the drying aid to help soak up that water as well. So I like to start drying a car by drying off the glasswork first, starting with the windscreen. And the reason for that is a lot of drying towels typically do dry better when they are ever so slightly damp. So grab as much moisture off the glass as you can. So first of all, you're going to want to apply the Time to Dry drying aid all over the front windscreen, and then with your Orange Plush drying towel, just pat that dry, or you can just use a light dragging motion. You shouldn't need any pressure at all to soak up the water, and just work around all of the windows until they're all nice and dry. So as always, it's a case of being methodical and drying from the top down. So we'll start off by drying the roof before moving on to drying the bonnet. Again, just dry one panel at a time, spray your drying aid all over the panel and just either pat it or use a light dragging motion just to soak up the water. You shouldn't need any pressure whatsoever. After you've dried each panel, just give the towel a quick check. Make sure there's no areas that you've missed when cleaning, that you've picked up some grit or anything like that. Again, the last thing you're going to want to do is scratch the car inadvertently at this stage. So yeah, just be mindful of that. So with the bodywork all dry then, it's a case of moving on to drying the wheels. So put the Orange Plush drying towel away and grab your Back to Basics blue drying towel. I like to fold this into quarters, and that is because no matter how well you've cleaned the wheels, you will always still pick up a little bit of grit, or something will come from somewhere and end up on your towel, so you can keep folding it and get a clean side for each wheel. So start off by cleaning the wheels themselves, clean the spokes, and then inside the barrels. Look out for any water traps such as the wheel nut plugs and around the dust cap. Once the alloy wheel itself is nice and dry, run that towel around the tyre and get the tyres all nice and dry as well, ready for tyre dressings later on. So there you have it then. It's a nice quick process this time. It's a case of being methodical as always, just drying top down, using separate towels for the bodywork and for the wheels, and using a drying aid to help you mop up that water as well. So again, thank you very much to Dodo Juice for sponsoring this series. If you'd like to win the products that I've used today, so that is the Time to Dry, the Back to Basics drying towel and the Orange Plush drying towel, just leave a comment below telling me what your favourite car is, and I'll pick the one that I agree with the most at the end of the series. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you smash that like button. If you're not subscribed already, please do consider subscribing. We've got a few more episodes in this series to go through yet. You can also check the previous episodes in the link up here as well. So yep, we'll see you in the next episode.